How many of you struggle persuading any stranger into becoming your clients and want to know how you can make anybody, any stranger, as a fan in just 90 minutes? So, here is a framework called One Sentence Persuasion Framework for Coaches. So, this is the webinar secret for turning strangers into not just paying clients but fans for life in just 90 minutes. See, the most coaches are just one webinar away from breaking through there to the consistent clients and income. But most webinars are either boring, they are bloated, or confusing. The webinar authority framework, infused along with the power of one sentence persuasion, gives you a clear path to influence first and then convert a stranger into without having to come across as salesy. So here is what the one sentence persuasion formula says, right? People will do anything for those who you encourage their dreams, justify their failures, allay their fears, confirm their suspicions, and help them throw rocks at their enemies. By Blair Warren. So use this design in your webinar when you structure your 90 minutes webinar, and around these 5 principles, you don't just get clients, you get lifetime fans who will follow you, buy from you, who will do anything that you say, right? And also refer you to other people. So here is how the webinar authority framework along with the one sentence persuasion looks like. Principle 1, encourage their dreams. Lead with the vision. People will do anything for people who are supportive of their dreams, who are encouraging their dreams, right? People buy for the transformation that you bring in, not just the information that you are giving in the webinar, like who they are becoming, who you are helping them becoming. So here is what I say when I do the webinars, like, what if I told you that you already have everything you need to build 2-3 lakhs in your coaching businesses? Or share your heart story, that like how you were in exactly the same situation or similar situation that they are currently, and what was your heroic story, or like heart story that mirrors their current pain, that can mirror their current painful state, transition into their desired state, right? Gita says that as one believes, so they become, right? So your job is to have them believe in their dreams. Their dreams are just gone away because nobody is there to support, or nobody, you are the one giving them the support now. And where the Bible says, where there is no vision, people just perish. That means what? People start deteriorating. They just don't have they walk around like blind. Okay. Use So the second principle of one sentence persuasion is justify their failures. Why people are not able to move out of their failures or move ahead in their life is they have associated shame, guilt for the failures that they have. Make them feel they are not that, right? Make their failures look like they are the stepping stones or learning curves, right? So you could use in your webinar something like, hey, it was never your fault, right? You have been taught by your school or your community, people around you, this broken model which hasn't been supporting you to succeed. The reason you haven't been successful is because you haven't gotten the right framework suitable to make success a simple and achievable formula so far, right? And what Gita says about this is, even a little progress every day or like consistently liberates you from the biggest of fears. Okay. The next principle says, allay their fears. right? People are not taking action. What is fear? Fear is a imagination of only the negative outcome is going to happen in the future, right? Fear is a silent killer of possibilities and conversions. Replace them with certainty. Brain can visualize something, see something, the clear path, it will let you take action. Otherwise it will generate fear and give that as a reason or justification. So um, show them that other people have done this using this framework, right? Show them the testimonials, detailedly explain them the framework, how it is going to solve many of the hurdles that um, they have been encountering, right? So like when I talk about webinar framework, like many people don't buy because they don't have trust in the coach. They don't like the coach, or they don't know the coach. For knowing, building trust, it like many coaches have been doing this using the um, content creation on social media. They spend months and months to get the leads, even few leads, couple of leads who don't turn into clients, right? You don't need all that. You just need 90 minutes in which you can build authority using the know like trust formula, right? So you can do the same in your webinars. Give them the proof, have them build the courage to invest in yours in their growth, right? So you can say here is exactly what we are going to do when you sign up with us, how it works and why it works, right? So to support this, Gita says you're neither born nor to die. You are just on a path of spiritual journey with this body. If you have nothing to lose, you have everything to gain, right? If you are like with all the resources around you, you can look and see if you are introduced the first time on this planet, how all will you go, what all will you play around, right? So yeah, God has not given us the a spirit of fear. It is never, it's induced. Fear is always induced, it's never a born trait, right? Principle 4, confirm their suspicions. They are like, say the things they have been thinking that's keeping them awake in the night. Say out loud, let them say out loud, right? Say things like, the industry has lied to you about needing a massive following to succeed, right? For coaches, there have been a myth that they need massive follow-ups, massive followings of people, and as well as they need to have social media presence. They need to learn a lot. They need to even become expert, and then they will start earning, right? So if you feel like you have been overlooked by your prospects to your competitors, you are right. Here is why, right? So have the compassion and confirm that their suspicions, there has been some truth to their suspicions. They are not just illusioning, right? Principle 5, help them throw rocks at their enemies. If I have an enemy and you and I feel incapable of um, uh, handling them, and you come and say that, like, okay, they are like, you become together and throw rocks at the enemies, right? Like you help, then you will become my friend. So same way, create a common enemy, give them something to rebel against. See, rebel is not bad, but rebel energy can be, it's not negative, it can be, that energy can be used to achieve huge success, right? Huge shame, guilt, um, uh, like all these are great energies, just that you don't know how to channel them into the actions, right? Insult is a great energy, right? It's great to be insulted, right? If you can convert the energy that gets generated in you when somebody insults you, you can take that as a motivational factor to move ahead. Like jealousy is great, right? You can use jealous, like you can see somebody achieving, and that will produce, if that is producing jealousy, see, nothing in the whole universe is of waste, right? So coming back to Um, this one, the create a common enemy, give them something to rebel against, like either the systems that they have been following, which is not helping them, or the confusion that they have been creating. So here is how I do, like, I help coaches move forward is by, I say the coach mentors are fooling you to be asking to become digital marketeers, right? How many of you have been told that you should becoming the digital marketer is the way to have success in the coaching? No, you're not meant to do what you're just meant to do what you are expert at, that is coaching and helping people, right? um, Delegate those tasks to those people who are expert at, like who are trustworthy and you know able to do what they promise. Many mentors are making you believe you will become rich by charging low ticket, that is 199, 299, 999. No, it's like prescribing a doctor prescribing a painkiller to a person who's having a heart attack and sending back. Is that's like losing an opportunity to cure him from roots, right? So do not yield to weakness, arise over that, right? So finally, in the webinar, you align the offer. Besides all this, like you offer the vehicle that is going to take them from the current painful state to their dream desired state, which is your system. They don't buy you, they buy your offer, right? Deliver it like the transformation that they get. That means not just the result, the transformation is giving them. Anytime that problem comes, they will be able, they have now the skills and abilities to produce results. Make the stakes clear, what they got to do and what their involvement is. Say, if all this did was the benefit that they get, would it be worth investing your effort, time and money, right? Call them into an clear actions, invite a decisive. It's not that they should not say no. um, they can say no, they can say yes, right? Let them decide on that. Let them bring decisiveness. Let's lock arms together and grow together. So if you want to get my full authority webinar authority framework, and like how we can customize that to you, and you want to convert many cold audience that you can make difference to into raving fans, paying clients, book a call with me. I will provide you a link below this video. You can go ahead and book the call and we can discuss how you can grow using the webinar authority framework. See, you are not just building a webinar, right? You are building a moment, that is where your messaging is moving the masses, right? It's inspiring them to move from one state to their dream states, which otherwise is not happening. Let's scale your voice, your vision, and most importantly, your income. Thank you. See you soon. Bye bye.